Hello, good morning. How are you? Oh, I am so fine and happy to be with you. Welcome to American Dream Online English Training, your training center for learning the best within the English language. Today we are going to see another issue related to the environment, and our topic today is water pollution. Water pollution. We are going to see this topic, we are going to talk about this issue of water pollution in four main steps. And then the fifth step will be an assignment that we give you for you to think about this topic and to come up with some ideas, with some opinions, with your opinion in fact. Okay, so if you are ready, let's go. What is pollution? The simple definition of pollution is the introduction of contaminants into the natural environment that cause adverse change. The introduction of contaminants or pollutants. Pollutants or contaminants are elements that are harmful. There might be litter, there might be waste, there might be used water, there might be chemicals, and any other substance, product, or tool or elements that can bring diseases, sicknesses, bacteria, leg into water or into a given environment. This is what is pollution. Now, water pollution is the presence of materials in the water which are harmful to the living beings when they cross their concentration limit. What does it mean? It means simply that when you have some water, pure water for example, and you introduce some materials, and these materials go above the tolerated limit, then this water is polluted. For example, we take a lake, a stretch of water. We might have a stretch of water here, a stretch of water. Then this stretch of water might be pure, it might be clean, but at a given time, some people come and they dump inside this stretch of water, they dump waste, household waste, medical waste, commercial waste, any type of waste inside the water. Then what is going to happen? This water that was clean is going to be polluted. It's going to be polluted because the elements that have come from outside and are inside the water makes this water unfit for using. Okay, so pollution can also be simply, like it's explained here, the contamination of water bodies. Water bodies are lakes, ponds, rivers, oceans, aquifers, and groundwaters. Any type or anywhere we find water, are called water body. So water bodies like rivers, oceans, or lakes are polluted because people have dumped waste, have dumped chemicals, have dumped some toxic waste into the water. This is all about pollution. Now, when does this water pollution occur? Water pollution occurs when pollutants are directly or indirectly discharged into water bodies without adequate treatment to remove harmful compounds. The water gets polluted when the following organisms are found into the water. Like I said, these organisms might be bacteria, There might be Fungi. Fungi. Fungi come from fungus. Fungi. In French, we see what is called champignon. Now we have viruses. Viruses. We have other organisms like algae, and many others. So when these elements are dumped, put, or are found in water, then this water is no longer drinking water, is no longer fit for drinking or fit for domestic use. Then we say that this water is polluted. And when water is polluted, what creates this pollution, or what causes this pollution? Pollution occurs mainly because of people's activities, of men activities. We have industrial activities like operating industries. We know that some industries use water, and once they finish using the water, they don't treat the water, so the water comes and flows into the lakes. The water flows into the lake, and this water is polluted because it contains some chemicals that are harmful to animals, harmful to fish living in the water, and also harmful to human beings and harmful to the environment. In mines where people extract ores, golds, and valuable mineral in mines, also people use water to wash the minerals. And once they have used chemicals and water mixed together, they don't treat the water, and the water flows directly into the lake or into the stretch of water or into the water body, then it creates problem. So we have processing raw materials. In the processing of raw materials also, we may have some pollutant that flow into the water. We have chemicals and hospital waste. In some hospitals, in some health center, the waste from the health center is not well disposed of. To dispose of is to even throw it away or put it in certain condition for which not to be a danger. But they throw it directly into the water. So this contributes to pollute water. And we have also domestic waste. In some areas, people dump their waste in sewers. They dump their waste or use water at home, they dump it in sewers, and then it carries it straight to the water body. It might be to the lagoon here in Abidjan, but in other towns it's rivers or it's the sea. All these go straight to the sea, and then it creates problem. It goes straight to the groundwater, it creates problem to water. We have also toxic waste. Toxic waste. Toxic waste come also from industrial operations, from production operations. And these waste, when they are dumped into water, they cause harm to human beings, harm to animals, and to the environment, in fact. Now, what are the consequences of the pollution? The consequences of pollution We can say together, we have diseases. Diseases contracted through drinking such water or through coming into contact with such water, or in fact eating some fruit or some animals that have been in contact with polluted water. We can contract diseases. And then we have also the contamination of soils. When some toxic water gets into contact with some types of soil, these soils are no longer productive, and it is a danger for production, it's a danger for human life, it's a danger for life in short. And we have also death of animals living in water. We heard some days or some weeks ago that in a given lagoon here in Abidjan, people found fish that are dead. Such fish might have come across some pollutants, some elements that pollute the living environment, that is water. So pollution is a danger, and together let us fight against water pollution through adopting some simple behaviors like keeping water as much as we can in our living places, or simply abiding by laws and by laws safeguarding the environment and water. Now the assignment is this. I'm going to ask you two questions. And on these questions you are required to provide us with some answers. You are required to give us your opinion. We saw some days ago some words, some phrases, some sentences to give your opinion, to express your point of view. So the question is, what can we do to prevent water pollution? What? So the first question. What can we do to prevent water What can we do to prevent water pollution? And what can we do to reduce water pollution? What can we do to prevent? Now here to prevent, here will be to reduce. To reduce water So these are the questions. First, what can we do to prevent water pollution? And then, what can we do to reduce water pollution? These are the assignments to you. You are required to write your answers on a sheet of paper and you send it to us by email on our mailbox. And when you bring it, we check it, we grade it, and we send it back to you. Thank you. The pleasure was all mine, and I think you shared the same pleasure. Thank you, And see you next for another lesson at American Dream Online English Training. I love you. Thank you. Goodbye.